Welcome to week 11 of Sidelines with Shan, and congratulations to Brittany for winning her very first game of the year in week 10. So yay for Brittany. Congratulations. Here are our standings. We have Velvet Zebra, the Winnipeg Blue Ballers, and then we have in a tie over here, we have the Muncie Dumpster Fire and Baby Got Dak. They are tied for first. Team Estes and Going Down for Real, like Tom Brady's footballs, are tied for second. So we need to bust up that closeness in that division a little bit this week. So if you're playing them, do your best to try and beat them. So for our Pick'em and Flick'ems this week, I'm going to go ahead and pick our winning teams, and then we will flick the rest of them. So we have Velvet Zebra, Lady Antebellechek. We are going to keep going, Make the Bears Great Again. And then we are going to not keep the Baby Got Dak. We're going to keep Going Down for Real, Team Estes, and the Muncie Dumpster Fire. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, 4, 5. Sorry, these aren't working very well. 5 and 6. So there we have it. I'm sorry, a little unconventional this week, but that's all right. There are your picks for week 11. Now, this week we have a game going on in Mexico. So if you have players from New England or the Oakland Raiders, keep that in mind. I will tell you this. Now, how true it is, I don't know, but I read this on the internet, so we all know it's going to be true. The New England Patriots have stayed in Denver this week to practice at a high altitude in preparation to be ready for the Mexico game. So maybe they have a little bit of an advantage. I don't know. Again, I just read it on the internet. Speaking of players and people doing well, so far we have 3 people that are at the $1,000 salary cap, if you will. So that means until they spend money, they're not going to be getting any more for the rest of the season. Those 3 people are Brittany, the Tinies, and then our first place team, the Winnipeg Blue Ballers. So as we go through the rest of the season, just keep in mind that each of those have a significant amount of money to spend. So if you're wanting to bid on people, keep in mind there will always be somebody with more money than you. And I think that is all that we have for the pre-show. Now we're going to get to the main attraction, and we have a special guest this week. I would like us to please welcome the president. No, I'm sorry. It is not the president. It is, however, Make the Bears Great Again.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, welcome to the show. So what do you prefer that we call you? Because Make the Bears Great Again's long. Just Bears or...
You know,
the Prez?
Yeah, let's do the Prez.
Okay,
I like that.
All right. So, Prez, thank you for being on the show. Is this your first time you've ever been on Sidelines with Shan?
Yep, I was a virgin in this till now.
Okay, well, very good. So, kind of how we start out, tell us about your draft strategy.
Draft strategy. Well, you know, drafting is probably one of the funnest days I've had out here. Always nice to get together with some friends, and I just decided to pick the best available players. So we went with... I took Ezekiel Elliott pretty early. I think he was my second pick.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, you know, it worked out pretty well, and then I was able to fleece somebody else into taking him because of this suspension that's finally upheld. So I took a chance on trading him away for Antonio Brown, but I found this big sucker that took him, so I think it's working out well.
Okay. Do you think that this person that you fleeced, that has Ezekiel Elliott, do you think that Ezekiel Elliott will come back and help them in the tournament?
Pretty much the only way he can come back and help him is this guy makes it to the championship game, which is highly unlikely looking at his roster now. Okay,
so if you've been fleeced by the Prez, just,
That's what we do. We win. We win.
So, speaking of teams and winning, what is your favorite team and why? And have you always had the same favorite team? Well,
that's an easy answer, Shan. It's the Bears, Chicago Bears. I know they've had a tough few years, but that's why we're here, to make them great again. We got our quarterback now, and we're ready to roll.
How many years is it going to take until they are great again?
Oh, it's probably going to be about 10 or 15.
Okay.
I'm keeping it real. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. So speaking of keeping it real, you're a Colts fan, I'm assuming, because you're from Indiana.
Yep.
Okay. So next year, will we see Andrew Luck with the Colts?
I believe we will. If not, I think they will have traded him by then. But you know, I'm in the strategy they need to. It was suck for luck. Now it's suck for whomever. They need to get another high pick. So
Okay.
need a roster overhaul for those guys.
Okay. Do you have anything that you would like to talk about? Any concerns or things that you see in our league that you would like to just throw out there? You know, because I'm certain the commish watches things like that.
The commish does. I tried to answer on there. There was this question online, but it wouldn't let me answer it, so I couldn't give into the poll. But other than that, I think it's ran pretty smoothly. Minus the punters getting like more points than like running backs. That's a small concern, but it does add some intrigue to the league, you know.
Okay. Well, I think that is probably all. I do appreciate you coming on the show. It was very nice to have you, and I do hope that you make the Bears great again. Well, not you, but you know, that the Bears do become great again.
That's the goal, Shan. That is the goal.
Okay. Well, very good. Well, good luck, and I hope Ezekiel Elliott does not come back and hurt you in the tournament.
Not worried.
Okay. Oh,
Not
wait.
worried.
One more final question. Who is going to go to the Super Bowl? Not our little tournament, but the real
Oh, the
Super
real
Bowl.
Super
Yes,
Bowl.
the real one. Who are your picks?
That's a tough one. Well, we'll have to go with the Patriots versus the Eagles.
Okay.
And we're going with the Eagles on top.
Okay. All right. There you heard it.
There we go.
Right here from the Prez. That is all we have for you for Week 11. Remember to take care of your team, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.